$1 billion. That's how much Netflix pays Amazon every single year. Not for movies, not for shows, but for cloud services? Wait, Netflix pays Amazon? Aren't they competitors? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the biggest tech relationships that powers your binge-watching habits and why it matters to your wallet. What if I told you that every time you hit play on Stranger Things or Wednesday, you're not just watching Netflix, you're actually using Amazon? And this billion-dollar relationship explains everything from Netflix's subscription prices to why your shows never buffer. Let's dive in. Most people know these two giants for completely different reasons. Amazon, the place you order just about everything. Netflix, where you spend your evenings binge-watching. But beneath the surface, these companies share a crucial connection that most subscribers never think about. Meet Amazon Web Services, or AWS, Amazon's cloud computing division that powers nearly 1/3 of the entire internet. And Netflix? They're AWS's biggest customer, spending an estimated $1 billion annually on these services. But why would Netflix, now with over 230 million subscribers and $31 billion in annual revenue, rely on infrastructure from Amazon, who runs their direct competitor, Prime Video? The answer reveals the fascinating economics of modern streaming and impacts the monthly fee you pay for Netflix. Let's go back to August 2008. Netflix was primarily a DVD by mail company, running everything on their own servers. Then, disaster struck. A major database corruption meant they couldn't ship DVDs for 3 days straight. This single point of failure was a wake-up call. Netflix faced a critical decision: continue building their own data centers at massive cost, or embrace the then new world of cloud computing. By 2009, they made a bold move, becoming one of the first major companies to go all in on AWS today. Netflix runs on more than 100,000 AWS server instances worldwide. Every time you press play, AWS servers handle everything from recommending what you should watch next to ensuring your video plays at the highest possible quality for your internet connection. Netflix doesn't just use AWS. They've built an entire architecture around it using what's called microservices. Instead of one giant application, Netflix uses over 1,000 smaller services that each handle specific tasks. One microservice creates your personalized movie recommendations. Another handles billing your credit card. A third ensures your video plays in the right format for your device. By breaking their platform into these smaller pieces, Netflix can update any part of their service without taking the whole system down, which is why Netflix rarely experiences major outages. But this reliability comes at a price. Let's break down the math behind that $1 billion AWS bill. With 230 million subscribers watching an average of 3.2 hours of content daily, Netflix streams a mind-boggling 736 million hours of video every single day. At HD quality, that's approximately 625 petabytes of data streamed weekly. AWS charges around $0.021 per gigabyte transferred. With Netflix's enormous volume, that quickly adds up to roughly $84 million monthly, or just over $1 billion yearly. Surprisingly, this massive AWS bill only represents about 3 to 4% of Netflix's total revenue. Their biggest expenses? Content production and licensing, which consume over 50% of their revenue. Netflix doesn't just blindly pay their AWS bill. They've pioneered cloud cost optimization techniques using custom dashboards that help their engineering teams monitor exactly where their cloud spending goes. And they've been innovative enough that many of their cloud optimization tools have been open-sourced for other companies to use. In an increasingly competitive streaming landscape, managing these costs is crucial. Every dollar Netflix saves on cloud infrastructure is a dollar they can invest in new shows and movies, or avoid raising subscription prices. Not every company succeeds at cloud migration like Netflix. Countless businesses have tried to shift to the cloud only to see costs spiral out of control. Netflix's success comes from treating cloud costs as a first-class metric, something every team monitors as closely as application performance. So why does Netflix's AWS relationship matter to you? 3 critical reasons. First, it directly impacts your subscription price. Every time AWS raises their rates, it increases Netflix's operating costs. While Netflix has been reluctant to pass these costs to consumers, their recent password-sharing crackdown and ad-supported tier show they're feeling the pressure to maximize revenue against rising costs. Second, it's why Netflix rarely buffers or crashes, even during massive global streaming events. By leveraging AWS's global infrastructure, Netflix can handle enormous traffic spikes when a new season of Stranger Things drops without you experiencing interruptions. And third, it's why Netflix works seamlessly across any device. Their microservices architecture, built specifically for AWS, allows them to rapidly adapt to new technologies and viewing habits. Looking forward, Netflix plans to reach 500 million subscribers in the next 3 years. This growth, plus their new ad-supported tier, will likely push their AWS costs even higher. But as Netflix's engineers optimize their platform, they're finding ways to reduce costs, like cutting their data warehouse storage footprint by 10% despite growing subscriber numbers. The Netflix-AWS relationship offers valuable lessons for any business using cloud services. Embrace microservices architecture for scalability and resilience. Treat cloud costs as a first-class metric visible to all teams. Use custom dashboards to understand spending patterns. Focus on your core business and let cloud providers handle infrastructure. Next time you're binge-watching your favorite show, remember, behind every stream is an intricate dance between two tech giants, Netflix and Amazon, working together in a billion-dollar partnership that makes your buffer-free viewing possible. Has this changed how you think about Netflix? Would you like to learn more about how other tech companies are leveraging cloud computing? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe now for the latest tech reviews, tips, and updates. Stay ahead in the tech game.